because let's be real, some of you haven't had sleep in the last 12 months. Believe me, I've been there. I tried every YouTube video. TRESILLIAN was really a last resort, and I'm glad I made the choice to go to TRESILLIAN.
We're doing Vlogmas!
Oh, it's time for Christmas! Oh, it's time for us! Oh, it's time for Christmas! Don't you know? Oh, it's time for Christmas! Oh, it's time for us!
Hi guys, and welcome back to Oddly in Love. If you are new, I am Jessica. I am married to Jordan, and we have a beautiful 10-month-old baby. His name is Jacob, and this channel is basically videos of our lives, and I also do information sit-down videos for you guys. We are doing Vlogmas this month, and that's a video every day up until Christmas. So be sure to check out all our other videos and subscribe if you enjoy our channel. Today's Vlogmas video will be on Jacob's sleep training update. I know I was supposed to do this update video for you guys so long ago, but it has just gotten so busy this time of year, and although we came back from TRESILLIAN about 2 months ago, I still have it fresh in my mind, and I also have some footage recorded from when I was there, so hopefully that'll help me remember. If anyone doesn't know what TRESILLIAN is a kind of sleep clinic which is run by the public health system. It's completely free for mothers to go to for 4 nights, 5 days, and there's wonderful TRESILLIAN nurses there that help you with sleeping habits and, you know, bad sleepers, which is what Jacob is. I think I just have to come to terms with Jacob being a bad sleeper. I mean, we've tried everything, and TRESILLIAN was kind of our last resort. So before TRESILLIAN, Jacob was waking up overnight every 45 minutes to 1 hour. It was getting really bad. He just wasn't in a good sleep pattern. He would sleep really well during the day. Like, he would have 2 to 3 naps during the day where he would sleep, but just nighttime just got really bad, and he was wanting the bottle overnight so many times. He used to have the bottle like 3 times in the night, and at that age, he's not really supposed to be having the bottle overnight at all, so he was relying on that to go back to sleep. So we waited a long 4 months to get into this TRESILLIAN program, and to be honest, I was quite nervous going to this place. I had heard mixed reviews on TRESILLIAN. Some people said that they loved it, that it helped them so much, and some people said that they made their babies cry it out for long periods of time. It was distressing. So I'll insert a little bit of footage of what the room looks like when you're at TRESILLIAN. I was pleasantly surprised by all of the TRESILLIAN nurses there. I realized that I was doing quite a few things wrong regarding Jacob's sleep and eating, so they changed a lot of his feeding schedule and his sleeping schedule, and that helped quite a lot. So the things they changed regarding his schedule was, I realized I was giving him too many bottles per day. You're only supposed to be giving 3 to 4 bottles per day at that age, and he was having somewhere around 6 to 7. I did notice that he wasn't finishing his bottles, so it's probably an appropriate change. The other thing that they changed is his nap times. So they put him on 2 naps a day. Those naps were to be at least 1 hour long. Before I went to TRESILLIAN, I was waking up Jacob from his first nap because he was taking like a 2-hour nap in the morning, and I'd heard that they shouldn't have too much sleep during the day. It seems that if I let Jacob sleep as much as he wants during the day, then he sleeps better at night. So during these naps, if he wakes before 1 hour, I was to resettle him back to sleep so that he sleeps for longer than an hour. The other thing that they changed was his feeding schedule. They told me I was to change his formula bottle to after he has his meals, whereas before I was at TRESILLIAN, I would give him his bottle and then half an hour later I would give him a meal. So we changed that around. The other thing that they changed was they thought that his dummy might be contributing to his wake-ups overnight. So we decided together that we would try without the dummy but use it as a last resort if necessary. During our time at TRESILLIAN, he went really well with not using the dummy, and towards the early hours of the morning, that's when we really needed the dummy. But other than that, he did really well without the dummy. The other thing they don't do at TRESILLIAN is white noise. They believe that it could be quite annoying for some babies, so they eliminated the white noise, although they left a radio playing overnight just so that he couldn't hear the other babies crying, because you're in quite close proximity to other babies that are crying and waking up overnight, so that can be a little bit of an issue. So I wanted to give you a demonstration of the way that they resettle babies in the cot at night or during their naps. So I'll insert a clip of the way that they taught me. I did notice that when we were at TRESILLIAN that he did enjoy sleeping on his side and even on his belly. Now at TRESILLIAN, they don't allow you to put the baby to bed on their belly, but if they do flip over during the night, then that's their decision, and they'll leave the baby if they are on their belly. Overnight, Jacob never cried it out for more than 30 seconds at a time, which was amazing. It was my biggest worry, was that I'd have to make Jacob cry it out. And the fact that the nurses were right there next to me, and we only left the room for about 30 seconds to see if he would settle himself to sleep. And if he didn't settle himself to sleep, then you'd go back in and start settling him again, and then you'd go back out of the room for about 30 seconds and then go back in, and so forth. The nurses at TRESILLIAN were amazing. They really listened to what you wanted to do, what you were comfortable with, what you aren't comfortable with. My big one was not letting Jacob cry it out, and they really listened to me and adapted the way that they were going to help us and support us with his sleep to my needs and to Jacob's needs and to what I was comfortable with. We use the parental presence method, which is where you go in, you resettle the baby in the cot, and you come out of the room for about 15 to 30 seconds and then you go back in again. I strongly recommend anyone that's struggling with baby sleep to use this method, because let's be real, some of you haven't had sleep in the last 12 months and you might be watching this video to get a little bit of help in your situation. Believe me, I've been there. I tried every YouTube video. TRESILLIAN was really a last resort, and I'm glad I made the choice to go to TRESILLIAN. Also at TRESILLIAN, they reduced the number of bottles that he was having overnight. So as I said, he was having 3 to 4 bottles a night before we went to TRESILLIAN, and they managed to get that down to 2 bottles overnight, and now Jacob is only having 1 bottle overnight, and it is an amazing difference. The key to TRESILLIAN though is not necessarily what happens at TRESILLIAN, but is to keep going with what you were doing at TRESILLIAN at home. It is very easy to fall back into a funk of, oh, I'll just feed him to go back to sleep because I'm so tired. You really need to persist, and that's the key element of baby sleep, I think, is persistence and to keep going. Once Jacob got used to the resettling method and was responding really well to this resettling method, I would gradually reduce the amount that I would resettle Jacob back to sleep. I would also in the nighttime wait around 5 to 10 minutes before going in to see him if he wasn't crying too loud, just to see if he would resettle himself back to sleep. It's really key to let them learn how to put themselves back to sleep. So when we returned from TRESILLIAN, Jacob was sleeping 4-hour stretches, which was an amazing improvement. And then 1 month later, Jacob slept through the night for the first time. He did an 8-hour stretch, which is unheard of with Jacob. Although he only did, you know, long sleeps for about a week, and then teething came along and he started not sleeping well again. You just have to know as parents that things will come up and sleep will go backwards and forward. A little update now is that after we went through that teething stage, after he started sleeping through the night and then he started sleeping badly again, 2 days ago Jacob slept through the night again. He slept 9 hours and he slept 9 hours the next night as well. So I'm hoping that that was just a teething stage. He did have 2 teeth coming through, which caused a lot of pain for him. If you're a mum and you're thinking about going to TRESILLIAN, or you're thinking about going to a sleep clinic, or, you know, getting some help with your baby's sleep, do not hesitate. Go through with it. It is an amazing help. We all need help as mums. As the saying says, it takes a village to raise a baby. After 9 months of not getting any sleep, it was really nice to have someone there supporting me through the night, telling me what to do, and helping my baby sleep better. If you have any questions regarding anything I've said in this video, or any of the services and support I received, please leave those questions in the comments down below. I am more than happy to answer any questions that you have. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please click that likes button down below. And if you enjoyed it that much, go click that red subscribe button. I will see you in our next Vlogmas video, which will be tomorrow. Bye!